Hello, and welcome to Dungeon Keeper 2, part 4 of my playthrough. What were we doing last time? I think we were halfway through a mission. Yes, we were. We were halfway through the mission where we get introduced to salamanders and giants. We're having to navigate tunnels full of lava and build... what's it called? Build wooden bridges across them because we don't have access to anything better yet. So, let's get down to it. It was this one. I think we also had found a special item for a secret level at the end of this one. If I remember correctly. Yes, there we go. I'll use that when I get to the end of the level. We can see the caves. Our dungeon heart is over here. And we had to expand out to here to this dungeon, which was owned by another keeper, but they died at the beginning of the level. And we moved in. And we've had to be going through these tunnels and mining the gold as we can go, and there's enemies like patrolling through the lava, giants mostly, which we have actually converted 2 of them to our side. Because the giants are quite tough. They have a fair few hit points. They have a good amount of damage dealing, and they can go through lava. So I might try and convert you as well. No. He's trying to free his compatriot. Stop him. Also, because I haven't got the most room to work with here, since there's a lot of unbreakable solid rock walls here, I got lazy on converting all the enemy heroes, because I wouldn't be able to separate them layer-wise from my own guys, so I ended up letting a lot of them die and just turn into skeletons. Apparently, though, giants and possibly wizards don't seem to cause any issue. What else have we got? I think I tried to separate them up here a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna have to explore using like a salamander. There's one. There's a level 4 one. Okay, you go there, and I will possess you and then wander around the caverns a bit.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
We can also see that the salamander, as it's level 4, has a firebolt spell, which is quite useful. Have a look around here. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Whoop. Coming through. Oh, I'm on the other side of that. That's just like a little... what would you call it? It's guarded by 4 cannons, and it's got 2 hero gates in it. So it's not really that imperative that we take it over. There's not really anything there aside from the
It is the witching
portal.
hour. Curses are half price.
Yep, we just hit 12 AM. Oh, and the salamander's attack is a bite. Chomp. Let's get rid of this. Apparently it hasn't seen me. There we go. Thing over there. Thing down here. Okay, I think there was another way to go over here. Yep. What's behind this door? I could actually make a group of salamanders and giants if I wanted to attack them. Hello. Yay. I can attack it around the corner. And it can't shoot me from here. Oh. You did see there briefly that I've forgotten traps apparently heal themselves over time. Go on. See if I can deal with you.
You have successfully interrogated an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Well, one of the giants died.
Map information has been divulged by the victim in the torture chamber.
Oh well, it's not that big of a deal.
Your creatures are unable to get to a prison. You have successfully converted an enemy creature.
Oh, we got another one though.
Chamber.
Oh, you're level 5. Said last time, these giants remind me of the ones from Daggerfall because they're not really that giant. It's very awkward doing this because I'm using the mouse to control and I'm using the arrow keys to move around, and I'm having to move over to press the number keys to swap the weapons. I could change it to WASD, but yeah, I'm lazy. And there we go. And I think that's about it here. We'll see soon anyway. Let's see. What's that? Make safe. Okay, that magically reinforces all the walls. That gives me money. It's nice. Oh, did we get any of them in the prison? No, we didn't. I got some money though. There we go.
Your creatures are unable to get to a torture chamber.
It's because I've locked it off. There's not really much point for me doing that anymore because they can't train anymore. The mistresses, that is. They spend their spare time in the torture chamber.
The giant has become unhappy because he has no lair.
What? Oh, right. Because he's stuck in the torture chamber. Oh, he's happy. Let's mine this gold here. Can we get back there? No, we can't. There we go. Wooden bridges slowly burn as they're over lava. And as I was told, if you delete a section of the... or if you sell a section of the bridge, it actually resets the counter for it being destroyed. So you can make it last a lot longer if you just slowly remove parts of it by selling. Though, you know, it's still kind of irritating to do, but...
It is payday.
There we go. I'm not really hurting for cash, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh. I believe the bridge will actually all burn at once. It'll just all disappear when it gets like that. I kind of wish they gave you stone.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Stone bridges in this, which don't burn. I'd forgotten how Dungeon Keeper 2 actually deals with giving you new rooms and all that. It gives them, it shows them to you at the end of the level, which ones are going to be available for the next level. Though in Dungeon Keeper 1, the new rooms and all that actually. What's it called? You research them during the level. It didn't really make any difference, but...
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Okay. There we go, we can get rid of all this. And that. There's someone else around here. Oh, there is. I'll say giant there. There's that giant. Hey, buddy. This is the area guarded by the cannons. Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Yes, some more Dungeon Keeper 2. Still don't really need that gold. It's not that big of a deal. Going up there, what's that? Yeah, that's just more gold over there. I suppose they expected you to build a lot of bridges. Put you there. And I will possess you. Oh, you're injured. And I will have a look around this base here. Is there any easily accessible entries? Nope. Well... let's go say hello. I'll possess a giant. Salamander, you're coming with me. And you lot also. We're going on a raiding party. Bonk. Oh, that's right. The giants actually have the ability to pick things up. Uh-oh. I think they can pick up dwarves and throw them or something. Oh, all my guys are running away. Cowards! Oh, they're level 7. Well, they're over here now, so I can actually attack them.
Your creatures are unable to get...
It's going to be important to build a way for my guys to get back, because otherwise they're just going to be stuck over here forever. Okay. Oh.
Some of your creatures are unable to get to the call to arms flag.
Yep.
The landlord now lies wasted, and his fort destroyed around him.
Not yet. And some of my guys are going to die because that bridge is going to burn away. We'll have a look around the map last time before I finish the level, so that I can see whether I've missed anything. I believe when you finish the level, the entire map is made visible. A number of my guys are dying because they're getting caught in the lava. Horny doesn't care about the lava though. If you could hurry up, that would be great. I don't believe there is a way to skip that cutscene. It's a little annoying that it takes control away from me when it occurs, but...
A bridge of stone will endure where wood cannot.
Yeah, thanks.
Creatures happily pay gold for the pleasures of the casino. Choke out intruders with the gas trap. Some of your creatures are unable to get to the call to arms flag.
Oh, we actually have...
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Okay. Well, let's just put them back in our base here. We lost a bunch. Yeah. Oh, I actually picked up the flag. You can pick up the flag. I forgot that. Slap. Well, the bridge isn't completely destroyed. But most everyone died in the process. Look at all those cannons there if you try to attack from the rear. We don't need any of that. They're all dead. We've got no way to deal with it. So, is there anything hidden around the map which I missed? Apart from some of the things. Oh, there's a salamander up there. But that's like such a long, windy passage to get to it. It's not really worth it. It's level 5, but... There's a bit of dirt there. Some gold there. I could see that before. Some gold there. It's just money. No, I don't think there was anything else. This is a very long, narrow level. Okay. Well, I will save here. Part 4 and S for secret.
Game saved.
And we'll use the locating land.
A hidden realm has been made available.
There we go. And we'll finish the level.
Split personality. You are proving to be a most worthy adversary to your foes, Keeper. A devilish maze and a veritable horde of giants easily dispatched by your well-organized forces. In addition, you have claimed the second part of the Horny Talisman. You are halfway to binding Horny to your cause. It is a joy to see you live up to your deadly potential.
Yes, we didn't get all the specials. We missed 2 of them, but I'm not trying to get all of them. Anything else? 52 creatures commanded. I converted 5 creatures. Manufactured only 3 items. I could have made some more to defend my base, but yeah, the giants weren't that big of a problem. Oop. We have the option of 1 level there. And where's the secret level? It's this one over here. Let's have a look at it. What's this? Duck shoot. Shoot the heroes in the fairground duck shoot. Oh yeah. Okay, well let's try this.
Destroy the heroes within the time allotted as they pass by you in this macabre duck shoot. I devised this game for you, Keeper, so enjoy it. However, be very wary of ducks that strike back. You have 3 minutes remaining.
So we just got to shoot the heroes. The giants, the knights take 2 shots. But we're seeing a few heroes which you haven't actually met yet in the game.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
There's monks, and there's these elven archers, I think they're called. I suppose we're trying to get a high score. I think the heroes are actually patrolling around a circle, so around in a circle, so we will be able to get them all when they pass back around again. There we go. There's also the monk. We haven't seen them yet. Anyone else? There's a dwarf.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Damn it. I don't think I managed to get all of them. Most of them. Most is probably not good enough. Ten.
8, 6, 4, 2, 1.
I think they're protesting by using...
Well done, Keeper.
Hey!
You have completed your task.
He did a little dance. Wham! Oh, you missed. Did we do good? Yellow level 1, yes, apparently so. We didn't die. 46 heroes destroyed. So, yay! I don't know if you get anything for that. Just a high score, possibly. The ones in Dungeon Keeper Gold actually gave you items for the next level. Or heroes. Anyway, enough of these evil frivolities.
With your usual cunning, you have replaced Keeper Dante as the main aggressor to this land. Poor Lord Titus doesn't even know who he is fighting. I hear that Dante was driven out by a powerful group of wizards who still guard Snapdragon against the return of any evil forces. Destroying them will make it easier to challenge Lord Titus.
Okay. Find and claim all the scattered rooms and defeat the Guardian Wizards.
Good liege, I bring you tidings glad. My wizards are victorious, and evil Keeper Dante has been driven from this land.
You have done well, my friend, Lord Titus. Stay vigilant, and with your wizards guard this realm lest that foul fiend should threaten you again.
Ooh, there's an interesting character there.
Stonebridge. Casino. Gas trap. That coward keeper Dante now has fled, and so I trust this land to you and give you mission to defeat the Guardian Wizards 5. And then, Lord Titus, prove me right, for evil in its glory must not fail tonight. Your creatures require a place to rest. Build them a lair.
Yeah.
You do not have enough mana to continue possession.
No, I didn't want mana. I didn't want to... Whatever. We need some gold. First up. What's all this? Oh, I need a training room. Okay. Well.
The stone bridge. Durable and strong, it will cross lava and endure.
Oh! There is some heroes up there. We just have to rely on our creatures for this since I can't possess them. And I don't have enough mana to cast spells. There we go.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Yes. I don't actually remember this level too much. We can see all the scattered rooms all over the place. I'm not really a fan of the salamander. I would much prefer have a demon spawn. Yeah, I don't mind the salamander, but having seen the demon spawn and how they eventually change into dragons, the salamander is a bit of a step down in that regard. I would have liked some of the creatures in Dungeon Keeper 2 to have that ability. To change into something a bit more powerful. Come on. Deal with him. There we go. And...
You have claimed a hatchery.
Right. It's all kind of laid out for us a bit. Oh, no, there's some doors over there. Okay. Well, let's build this way. Is there any gold
You have
now?
claimed a bridge.
Nope. Oh, also, we have another use of the talisman. Not that I used the first one, but... Hey. Hey, dwarfs. You want to, like... Oh. There's an alarm there. That's the hero alarm. Got a helmet. It's being hit by a hammer. That actually draw them to there because creatures are drawn to the alarm when it goes off. Okay. Let's see if we can just draw them out a bit. It doesn't really matter much now. I think we'll be able to deal with them.
Claimed a portal.
we go. Okay, well, some of my creatures passed
A new
out, but
species of creature has
that's
entered
fine.
your dungeon.
Oh, we got a goblin. I would like a prison though. Come on, have some chickens. There we go.
A new species
I want
of
you
creature
to
has
attack
entered
that
your dungeon.
door. And what else? Oh, there's some dirt up there we can mine. And through here also. Oh no, there's a fear trap there. Okay. I think this is one of the themed levels where you cannot really do anything else that the devs intended you to do. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling of that. I don't mind that too much. But the levels in Dungeon Keeper were a bit more freeform. We got a firefly. We haven't seen one of those in a while. How am I going to deal with that? I don't think I have any creatures which will be immune to the fear causing. Apart from Horny, but I don't want to summon him just to deal with a fear trap. Let's go. Do I have Sight of Evil? I do. I'll look over here. What's over there? Water. Okay. Have to wait a bit until I can get it again. The other problem with levels like this is because you gain mana based off how much terrain you control. Since I don't have that much terrain under my control, my mana regeneration is quite low. We can see the hero there. Titus, the Lord of the Land. Goodly hero. As well as some dwarves, giants. There's a new broom too, the casino. They have roulette on the table. How much do I need for that? 5,000. Yeah. Not that big of a deal. Let's just build bridges. Sure, I can deal with anything. I have the portal anyway, so if my creatures die, so be it. I can just make armies of goblins to deal with any threats. Oh. Get rid of that. There we go. Oh. There's a dwarf! And he's backing up. Are you going to come and attack me? I'm gonna dump all my creatures on you if you do. It's not like they have anything better to do. There we go. Deal with them, my minions! Oh, also, of course, fireflies can just fly over lava. They're not constrained by it, so... Oh. What's that dwarf doing? Deal with it! Thank you. Right. Right, let's build another bridge there. Drop 5 goblins in front of the door. Oh, payday's coming. Money? Let's go up for this. No wonder why this keeper failed. Look at the size of the hatchery. I know.
It is
all the creatures are eating all the
payday.
chickens. And his money is scarce too. Now we're gonna take all my money. We're gonna get money soon anyway, but... Goblin! No, dwarf! Not a goblin. Hey, you lot. Attack that gate, please. Yes, I know I need a training room. I need a casino. So my creatures can relax. The casino is not so much of a place for your creatures to relax as it is
You have claimed a treasury.
a way to, like, get money back into circulation.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Okay, good. I got a bunch of gold from that. I mean, having my creatures die could actually be beneficial because I get all the money that they were carrying.
A goblin has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Yeah. Because I'm dumping them everywhere and they don't have time to build their lairs. Not sure why they gave me the ability to build the casino when I have nowhere to build it. I think it's more because the casino is actually in this level rather than my ability to create one. I mean, I don't know. Was as good a time as any to introduce it. If money is tight, the casino helps with that, from what I remember. At least a bit. I don't think I ever really needed to rely on it too much, though. Let's build that there. Build, yes. And we'll have all of our creatures assault this place. And we also see another gate here. The, I forget what that is. Is it an iron gate?
A new species of creature has
Or is it
entered
just
your
like a
dungeon.
barred gate? Come on. There we go. I would like you to actually go over there.
The casino. A most useful. Use the lever in the center to adjust its function. Either charm your creatures by allowing them to win, or let them gamble their wages directly back into your pockets.
Oh, yeah.
You've taken over an enemy room.
That's the purpose of the casino. It serves as a way to get money back from your minions. They go to the casino, they gamble their wages, and if they lose, you get the money back. If they win, they get more money. And you can mess with the odds, but they get upset if you mess with the odds too much. For too long, from what I remember. Funny that. You'd expect them to actually consider the casino to always be rigged against them. I mean, we are evil. Maybe we're not that evil. I don't know. I'd like you to keep getting rid of these
A new
barricades.
species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Type of creature? Oh, a salamander. Yeah, right, because we didn't get one before. We started with one, so... I don't think I've ever used a casino like that. No, I can't remember really having a level hinge on the casino. It might happen, but...
Your creatures are unable to get to a hatchery.
I just remember
Your creatures are unable to get
enjoying it whenever the creatures win a jackpot. Ooh, that might be a problem, actually. Thinking on it.
Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
Okay, you just go that way. And that way. There we go. Okay. And where do we go from here? Up there. Up there. And there's gold here. There.
A troll has become unhappy because he has no food.
Yeah, well... sorry. Was my hatch
A dark
so small.
elf has become unhappy because she has no lair.
Go build a lair.
Build a bigger hatchery to keep your creatures well fed.
I would if I could. Levels like this get a lot more interesting once you get the create gold spell. It certainly gives you more wiggle room. Ugh. Where would you like me to build hatchery, narrator? You're the dungeon keeper. You figure it out.
A goblin has become unhappy because he has no food.
This is why the game gives you a, what's it called? You know, a force make creatures happy item up here. So that if it gets too bad, you can actually make them all happy
Goblin
again.
has become unhappy because he has no food. You have claimed a casino.
There we go. And here we have the payout. We can have it on generous, or we can have it on rigged. which will get us money back more often.
The rogue is Prince of Thieves. He is talented at forcing entry, and when possessed, can walk unseen.
Yeah, we got a new creature along with it too, the rogue, equivalent of the hero's thief. I think they just sleep on a bed. Yep. So do you have any special abilities now? He's got sneak. Which is done by pressing control.
It is payday.
I don't know if there's a way to actually activate that down there. No. Maybe not? But he's sneaking right now anyway, so. You just got here, you don't get wages. Weevil.
Your guard room is too small.
Yes. Right. Everyone got their wages. Too bad. We've got doors to break down. Might as well demolish this casino and make it a hatchery. It is a tempting thought. We can see your creatures spend their time in here drinking as well as gambling. And you can see the money you're getting, I believe, by the number which pops up every now and then. Because I believe they're spending money to get drinks. Or it's costing money for them to get drinks? I think that's actually costing me, looking up my counter. It's going down. I put it on rigged. Yeah, you can see a little pile. You can see a little pile of gold has appeared. And my imps will collect it. However, this eventually makes them unhappy because they keep losing. But you get money out of it.
Your minions need a larger training room.
There's another hatchery up there. There's a level 5 guard guarding it. Yeah, we can deal with that. Oh, there's some other level 5s up there as well. Oh, we can get to a prison over there. Let's do that. You can see them standing around being drunk. Ten, 11, 12. Nope. Oh, right, yes. Actually, 2 dark elves in there. Let's break this door down. What? trap there. No? Oh, there. I think the rogues might actually search around the place on their own. That's how they triggered that.
Your creatures are complimenting you on your dungeon. You need a prison to impound enemy creatures. Your lair is too small.
Yes, yes it is. Okay, there we go. Oh. Some attackers over here as well. Must have come through this way. Okay, build a bridge there. Oh, there's a gas trap there. Let's possess you to deal with it. I think your imps don't actually suicide themselves on the traps now. They stay away from it. I think you can actually attack them in melee, as long as you're not too close to them. I'll just get rid of this. There we go. Oh. Odd sounding odd sounding dwarves. There we go. The traps, apart from the cannon, are kind of useless in this game. I don't really remember well enough to be able to say one way or the other. I remember boulder traps being annoying. Aside from that... lightning traps, maybe? They make a comeback as well, but they're not as powerful as they are in Dungeon Keeper 1. So, maybe in the process of making them a bit more manageable, they went a bit too far.
Your lair is too small.
Oh well, some creatures are gonna die. No one-hit KOs. I am thankful for that. And certainly thankful that you don't have to worry about your imps just charging suicide into them. That was very annoying. There we go. Okay, drag him back. Yeah, once they trigger, you can just melee them. Yeah, it's not like in Dungeon Keeper 1 where... well, the lightning traps
Elf has become unhappy because she has no food.
in particular, once they're triggered, they actually sort of stay active for a bit, and then you have to wait for them to deactivate before they become... so that you can deal with them. Which is something that took a little while for me to realise. I actually had to be told that. Okay, you keep sending your imps onto it, expecting it to have a limited number of shots, but it doesn't.
Because she has no food.
there. They're level
Your
3 in
lair
there.
is too small.
We'll go get them. There's a bunch of things in here. Doors, gas traps, sentry cannons.
Your guard room is
Yep.
too small.
Oh, right, yes. It's probably also... What's it called? Lairs aren't big enough. Who doesn't have a bedroom?
It is payday. A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
Yep.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Where can we go? We own that.
You have claimed a workshop.
Come on, deal with them. They're just wolves. And there. And there. Really, dwarf. Let's flank around. Deal with them.
Claimed a prison. A creature is starving in your prison.
There we go.
You have claimed a bridge.
Let's deal with this. I just have to reorientate my camera so I can figure out where I am. Don't want you in there. You freed? Nope. Firefly's getting attacked by them. That cash gift. Or I'll take that. Have to surround this with bridge.
A mistress has become unhappy because she has no food. You have claimed a torture chamber.
There you go. Hello. And you, and you. There,
You have taken over an enemy room.
and there, and there. And that, that.
Your portal has attracted as many creatures as it can.
We gain control of them
A
as
goblin has
soon
become
as...
unhappy because he has
There you
no
go.
food.
Go get some. From our extremely overburdened... what's it called? Hatchery. We actually see some of the different,
A creature has died in your prison.
what's it called?
And has risen as
Torture
a
team.
skeleton.
Torture instruments here. There's this one. There's hot coals beneath it. And the other one's just the wheels. The only problem I have with workshops like this, even though you have the traps ready made, you still need to pay to set them up. Oh, do you? I suppose the game
mistress has
doesn't
become
actually
unhappy
differentiate.
because she has no food.
differentiate between traps which are pre-bought, as it were. Deal with that firefly.
You have claimed a hatchery.
Come on, go deal with them.
You have claimed a bridge. You have taken over an enemy room.
There we go. Okay, well, we're dealing with this piece by piece, so. We can actually build a bridge up there. And mine this out. Some more gold up there too. Oh, there's also a library over there. Be nice to have. And there's no creatures in it. Bonus. Oh. You can all go home now. Do I want to convert any of you? Not really. Skeletons I don't have to feed.
Like it's 1999.
Oh, someone won the, what's it called? So, someone won the, what's it called? The, jackpot.
I'm unhappy because he has no
I don't know whether the music would be playing
creature
by
has died
YouTube.
in your prison.
I wish it kind of didn't do this. I'll turn it down for the time period while it's playing. There we go. Where's it? Is it music? There we go. This is very quiet in the background. Oh, all the creatures. You see also all your creatures dancing from it. Yay!
A salamander has become angry because it has no food.
Go get some food then. They're all busy dancing. I didn't think they danced everywhere. I thought they just danced if they were in the casino at the time. It is unrigged, so that's kind of impressive that someone won that. Oh well, whatever. Everyone's dancing. Why is everyone dancing? Even my imps are dancing. It shouldn't be.
A goblin has become unhappy because he has no food.
I mean, it'll stop when the music stops, but... Get back to work, you slackers. We've got things to do. I didn't think imps ever got drawn into this.
Even dungeon
There we go.
keepers must retire to a lair of some description.
Okay, is everyone... Stopped. Everyone's stopped. Right. I can turn the music back up a bit. There. Something effectively stifled any growth I had going. If this was in the middle of battle, it could have been bad. Yeah, I don't...
No food.
My experience with it,
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
I fully expected that to happen. Though my experience with it in the past was that it was always only creatures which are in the casino would end up dancing if someone won the jackpot like that. And that your imps wouldn't get involved in that either. Maybe it was a scripted event. Seems a bit odd. I don't remember it, but it's been ages since I've played. Okay, and we do have another hatchery, so... Some of you will be able to get food over here now.
A goblin has become angry because he has no food.
If there'll be some which are, you know... Oh, he's leaving the dungeon.
Your guard room is too small. Your minions need a larger training room.
Stop, they only need to eat.
The dungeon floor is lumpy. Order your minions to jump up and down.
Is there a reason why you're not claiming that? Still voting to ditch the casino? We'll see. I kind of like it. But, I mean, it is rigged, so that shouldn't happen too often.
It is payday. A mistress has become unhappy because she has no food.
I suppose we just need to speed things up.
A mistress has become unhappy because she has no food.
Yep, everyone's starving. Could I build like a noodly hatchery somewhere? Over here. There we go. I think that will spawn chickens. Yep. So people will have to trek, but yeah. Oh, sorry. I mean, if they leave, whatever. Big deal. It's kind of the thing in Dungeon Keeper 2. They'll get unhappy, and if they get too angry, they'll leave, but they won't, like...
A dark elf has left your dungeon.
Yeah, like that. But they won't, like,
a new species
start
of creature
fights.
has entered your dungeon.
Oh, you're thinking more of getting rid of the casino for the hatchery problem. Yeah. I mean, I could put everyone in a prison and turn them into skeletons, maybe. That would solve the food problem.
A rogue has become unhappy because he has no food.
I'm not really too bothered by it. Like, it doesn't escalate, really. It's like, oh, one creature's unhappy. Okay. And they left. Okay. I mean, it's a problem if they're high level, sure. Because you're like, oh no, my level 10... I don't know. Salamander or whatever, or level 10 mistress left. What's in there? Oh, the enemy dungeon heart is there. Okay. Where are these wizards which we're supposed to defeat?
A rogue has become unhappy because he hasn't been paid.
And I can forcefully make everyone happy again anyway, just by... Okay, we can get rid of this now. Is that hatchery I built working? Yeah, kind of. There's a few extra chickens around the place. The what? Oh. Don't go over there then. The wizards. Stay over here. No. Did we already deal with them? Maybe they spawn when I attack him. That could be it. The way it said it sounds like that you could deal with them beforehand. There we go. This is not that big of a map, all things considered. Yeah, we could probably deal with them all right now.
Your minions need a larger training room.
Mine through that.
A mistress has become unhappy because she...
I think I've already killed them.
paid.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that as well. I killed them and I didn't even notice it.
Prepare, bold keeper. Hither Titus comes.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's actually attacking me now? Okay. Hi, everyone. It's time to attack.
Your portal has attracted as many creatures as it can.
Your dark designs will never succeed while I still draw breath.
Stop telling me the solution to my problems. There we go. That was pretty easy. I mean, I like the level layouts. It sort of forces a bit, you know, it's rather than just being straightforward, though. I think maybe so far there could be a few more just sort of open maps where you can just build a dungeon without that many constraints. Maybe there's some coming. I think there is. Oh, right. Just have to wait, I suppose.
Establish patrol routes with the guard post.
Uh-huh.
Braced doors boast a tougher, smarter design.
Yep. Okay. Now, is there anything else here? Get that. Oh, hello. What's that? Oh, that's the room used in the cutscene. Okay. Righto. I like it when you see things like that.
Your guard room is too small.
Yeah, not much I can do about that.
You have taken over an enemy room.
Well, it's an interesting level. Kind of
A
restrictive.
goblin has
can't
become
really do
unhappy
much.
because he has no food.
I don't think there's anything hidden around here. And there's nothing up there. Nope. Okay, we'll just end it.
Divided attention. Well done, Keeper. Even Horny was impressed with this victory. You assembled a mighty contingent of many creatures and used your limited resources well.
I suppose. Oh. Here we
The
go.
land of Sparkly Dell has found itself to be the object of Keeper Morgana's desires. We must keep a close eye on the outcome of that battle.
Or maybe...
It could prove rather interesting.
Oh, we got this one now then.
Silverstream. My spies tell me Lord Voss is attempting to escape past us through this realm. Stop him quickly and decisively before he gains too much support and turns the tables on you.
Alright, it's one of those, you have to catch them while they're going to different locations. Attempt to capture the heroes' outposts along the river. Okay.
Take this gem, Sir Knight, across this next domain. You must approach the outpost guards, alert them of your holy quest, and pray they listen. For if their hearts are good, they will abandon where they're posted and will rally to your cause. Be swift, and may the goodness of your mission give you strength.
Braced door.
Oh, we've got a time limit for this
For
level.
your part, Keeper, go destroy the outpost where the knight will seek his help. Succeed, and no assistance can be offered by the dead to cause us good, and we'll rejoice.
Ooh. We've got some gems there. Gems, like in Dungeon Keeper 1, are infinite gold, though I think they mine them rather slowly. So, big hatchery. I'm gonna want a training room.
Ah, the Bile Demon. Acquaint yourself with him. A slovenly beast whose girth impedes, but size and stubbornness bear him fruit in battle when it's needed.
Hey, we got the ball demons. They work in the workshop like trolls, so I don't think they're as good. They're mostly blockers. Oh, this one. It's one of the levels I do in a non-intended way, I think. Oh, Oh, mind this. Get that gold up there too. Or I like the look of the gem scenes in this. Though it actually kind of reminds me of fruitcake, with all the bits of what's it called? Candied fruit throughout it. Yeah, now I kind of want some fruitcake. Huh.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
A troll. Okay. No, that's not going to be a very good training room. I'm not going to tell me what you do until after I'm done with it. Fair enough. Yes, do I have a training room already? Nope. Okay. Oh, we're fine. We're gonna build one over here then. I could have made this into one actually. Expanding it outwards a bit. But my mind is set. Did the Battle Demons do the thing in Dungeon Keeper 1? No. I mean, not that you can tell. I mean, they don't even have fingers. So. I mean, in Dungeon Keeper 1, they gave you the two-fingered salute when you slapped them. Right, can we go down this way from here? Build this into a treasury as well. I mean, if it's right in front of it, then we can just go around there. Actually, hey troll, you're luckily you've been chosen through complete randomness to have a wander around down here. Okay, gold, not much else. And over here, more tunnels. There is a way there. I think we can actually go along the side of this tunnel corridor down here. I messed up the door. No. That way. This looks like a map where there's room to expand, so of course I put a time limit on it. I mean, I suppose if you had unlimited time, then the challenge would be made kind of trivial. I'm only getting trolls and bile demons. Let's build a library here. See if I get any warlocks. I kind of wish you could tell what creatures you can get, but... We'll move up to this one, try and take it, then we'll move back. I've already got 13 minutes. Actually. Build a prison. No, we've imprisoned the chickens. There we go. I can drop creatures back into the portal if I want to recruit new ones. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of going off the basis that since I haven't gotten any newer creatures.
A new species of creature.
Well, there we go.
Your dungeon.
I can't get any new different creatures, but I just shut my mouth there. Where's we got a warlock? Because it's a bile demon. Bile demons are slow. They got a slow attack. They have got a lot of health though. I don't think their attack is too strong either. There we go. Oh, there's more there. There's level 1s and level 2s. I think these are actually their patrol points. Yeah.
Place filler.
What did I say? A place filler? Oh, okay. I haven't heard that. The guard post acts as an alarm and will call all the creatures in your guard rooms when tripped by enemies. Well, that's not what I clicked on. No, the guard post. Yeah. Okay.
You've taken over an enemy guard room.
I thought that was the alarm trap which did that.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Okay. The way it said guard post, it made it think that it was like if they were near to a guard room, they would actually move out to it. No, they're actually coming to attack me? Well, my imps are destroying those. Okay. Oh, 2 cannons. Hey, stop that! Those doors are expensive.
You have 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, it is, okay. Okay, let's go this way. And get that. How many imps do I have? 9. There we go. Oh. I didn't actually tell you to start mining that out.
It is payday.
Oh, 16. Oh.
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
Get that. Go over there. Yep. We may as well... I don't actually know which way they come from. Whether they go through this heavily armored one first, or... Actually... all the heroes abandoned that. Okay. Well... yeah, sure, why not? We should be able to deal with them. Oh, it killed my skeleton. Well, there, you're healing my own guys. Thank you.
Your treasury is too small.
I like how they actually back off when they're like, oh geez, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, there we go. No, not slap you.
You have taken over an enemy guard room. A creature has died in your prison and has risen.
I would
as
like
a
to get some more
skeleton.
skeletons from these. Thank you. And this one is just empty, so... How many creatures can this hold? 4. We'll expand it slightly. There we go. Now I can hold 7. You never finish making those cannons. Let
A
us...
sentry trap has been created in your
I
workshop.
don't know. Torture chamber would be useful just for the mistresses. If I can get them. Oh, there's another torture machine. The drowning pit. Or the wheel with a pit of water.
You have 5 minutes remaining. A bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Really? Eat then. I don't think they eat as much in this as they did in the other one, as in Dungeon
A
Keeper
new
1.
species of creature
Hey,
has
we did.
entered your
We got a
dungeon.
mistress.
A creature has died in
Oh,
your
pass on my
prison
bridge,
and has
speed.
risen as a skeleton.
Maybe they were never there in the first place. Okay.
A
Over
sentry
here.
trap has been created in your workshop.
Don't really know what I'm doing with all this over here.
4 minutes remaining.
Just exploring, really, more than anything else. Maybe there's hidden things. Chances are high. Some more gold there. Let's get that. Not that I need it. We have gems. Infinite gold. At a slow rate. There we go. Ah. Divisible by 3 number of imps again. Let's expand the library.
You have 3 minutes remaining.
Hey, skeletons, are you all training? Yep.
Your create imp spell has been upgraded.
Thank you. I suppose it's just room for you to build stuff in, if you need to. Like, just dirt. Which is nice. No, I suppose I should
Your thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
fortify these to some degree.
A mistress has become unhappy because she has no lair.
Oh,
You have 2 minutes remaining.
my layer's not full. Oh, also different from Dungeon Keeper 1. The Bile Demon's layers do not take up 4 spaces.
Your minions
is
need
nice.
a larger training.
That was kind of confusing in the first one because it looked like they didn't, but they did take up more space than it looked like they did. So. Also, dragon layers took up
Your
more
creatures
space.
are unable to get to a treasury.
Place that there. And all my creatures go and attack.
Your treasury is too
The first
small.
creature dropped just gets shot by 2 cannons. That's fine. He'll live. I wonder, do creatures get experience for attacking doors and traps and so on? I mean, they are technically in combat. There's so much trouble getting through doors. I don't remember them having this much trouble, like, pathing around. Would you like perhaps attack that door? Does someone have to break the ice and attack first? Then everyone else will attack it?
You have taken over an enemy guard room.
Or are you trying to attack the room? That's also something.
The knight and his companions sally forth towards this land.
I've seen the enemy heroes units destroy my rooms, but I don't know if my creatures can destroy rooms. I don't think they can. There we go. Oh yeah, they're coming along from here. Oh, he has 4 knights and he's level 5. So, kind of a tough group.
It is payday.
Okay, everyone, go get your wages. Don't think skeletons get wages, but whatever. Oh no, they do. I think they do. Maybe? Oh look, skeletons. No, it doesn't have any wage, so skeletons don't collect wage. They here yet? Oh, the other way. On the wrong side of the map. Join me. Wait. There's no one here. One's dead. Curse you, Keeper. Let's just do this. We can electrocute them to briefly stun them and knock them to the ground. Oh, he's actually running off. Coward.
Your treasury is too small. Your guard room is too small.
Oh! Get back here.
You can never defeat me.
I can't if you keep running off like this. There we go. Wasn't expecting him to leg it like that. That could have gone quite bad. I'll have a look around the map after I've done this. Because the time limit is just for when he'll spawn, it's not for when the level will end, I believe. Let me throw! I have a gem to collect! Nope, you're telling me how you finished the level now. I took the middle island, mined it out, and built cannons over the whole island, so when he came running, he ran into a barrage of fire. I like that idea.
The spike trap bristles with hidden skewers.
Oh yeah, spike traps. Yeah. Yeah, I had thought about like mining them out more often. I think when I used to play it, what I'd do is I'd try and like recreate what they had here. So that it's, you know, they didn't realize it had been taken over by me. Except for the cannons looking different, the doors looking different, and all that. Hey! Those knights are... killing all my imps. I've only got 6 imps left. There we go. Oh, there is something up there. Oh, magical reinforces all the doors, all the walls in my dungeon. Thanks. Let's get that. Oh, there's another one there. Influx of mana. That kind of would have been useful. All this solid rock around. There's no initials written in it, is there? No. Well, dirt along there. Yeah, there's tunnels of dirt along the sides. It would be nice. Oh, it does actually. I was going to say it would be nice if this map actually showed you where the dirt is, but it does. There's some more gems over there.
I see
There's
you have
another thing
discovered
here.
a
What's this?
magical item.
Conjure up a workforce of magical drones. Oh, gives you some more imps. Okay. Well, let's go get that. There. And... There's another one there. Restores health. Okay. No, like, secret levels or anything, apparently. Get off there. Do some training. But yeah, an interesting level.
A biodemon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Maybe not the best one to reintroduce biodemons into it. I mean, biodemons are tough, but they're slow, and they're not really good for chasing down the hero. What's happening? Fleeing? What was that about? Did someone get so angry they rebelled?
Your possession spell has been upgraded.
Don't see anyone. Yeah. Oh, there's this over here too. Wait,
I
what?
see you have discovered a magical item.
There's a torture
Your
room with a
treasury
single
is
mistress
too
in it.
small.
And I can't get there. It's surrounded by solid rock. What's the point of that?
I see you have discovered
Can't
a
drop an imp
magical
in there.
item.
Okay. Oh, that's odd.
A bile demon has become unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
He's sleeping. He'd get his wages after he wakes up. Okay, well, I found a bunch of the secret items, and that's basically all there is. As well as this, but I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. Maybe it's an idea they had early on, and they actually didn't remove it or something. Maybe it's just there for a joke. I don't know. But that will be that for that level.
Quick release. Puny Lord Voss thought he could coerce enough allies to defeat you, but speed of action is a far greater weapon.
I didn't find any specials. Ah well, whatever. Yeah, the level only took 24 minutes. Level 1, yes. It's good that they clarified that. I wasn't sure. There we go.
Asmodeus has finally defeated Lord Ronin and has installed himself as Master of Woodsong. Let us ensure his stay there is both short and uncomfortable.
Okay, well, we do have this other level here. I might do it for about 10 minutes and then I'll move on to my next thing, so we'll have a look at it at least.
Woodsong. The land of Woodsong has been conquered by that weasel of a keeper Asmodeus, who dares to claim the portal gem for himself. Pursued by Sylvian elves, Asmodeus has sealed himself and the portal gem in his dungeon and prepares for a long siege.
Oh, we're actually up against an enemy keeper in this one. They've been a lot slower at introducing that than they were in the first game. Smash your way through Lord Ronan's lines to attack Keeper Asmodeus, I assume it would say. Oh yes, it does. Seek out the weak spot in Asmodeus's defenses. I don't think you get anything for finishing these sub-objectives. They're just like, oh, they're more hints than anything else.
There is a keeper here, who's Asmodeus called. His power is impressive, and he holds the gemstone you desire. But see, his dungeon's under siege by Sylvan elves, who, though not yet alerted of your presence, will be most displeased by any interference. Both stand twixt you and the gem. Somehow we must break the siege and destroy the beating heart of Asmodeus. Hurry now, for sure, there's much work to be done.
Okay, and subtitles didn't exactly
Spike trap.
meet up to what was being said there. But this is actually... Oh, we have time. We have a time limit again. I will do a save at the beginning of the level. Part 4 times.
Game save.
There you go. Just in case. Oh, we get a new spell. Okay, that's quite the fortress. I remember this level now. Level 4, level 6, level 5. Cannons. And then there's their base. Yeah, there's the new unit here, the Elven Archers. Equivalent of our Dark Elves, I believe. I've got a lot of gold. A bit of a lair there. I could do this faster. Remember to face away from the walls if you're claiming it, because you have to attack to be able to claim the ground, and you don't want to accidentally mine the walls or anything. They ruin your perfect 5x5 room.
Your creatures will starve if you do not build them a hatchery.
Way ahead of you.
Build a bigger hatchery to keep your creatures well fed.
Okay, we need some gold. Up there is some gold. And... oh, there's gold scattered around. Okay. Some more over there. This would be a good level to have a piece of the talisman on. That way you could just have Horny barge through things. It might make it a bit trivial, but I feel like it would be an appropriate use. There. Build another 5x5 there. Build another 5x5 there. Actually, don't link them up that way. How many imps do we have? 6.
You need a treasury to store gold.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, there's a thingy there. Oh, magical reinforcement. Okay. Well, let's get that. And let's build a treasury in here. Just because it's where some gold is being mined. 9. I'll finish building this.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Or should I build it this way? It's a bit late. Oh, whatever. Do I want to do it that way or that way? That way they'd have to go through the library. Treasury. Doesn't really matter. Whatever. Right. Okay. And I'll build a library there. May as well build it full size. We haven't actually gotten any other creatures yet. Come on, portal.
A new species of creature.
Hey, there we
has
go. We've got a
entered your
warlock.
dungeon.
Okay, and this one I should build as a... what? A prison would be useful. That way I could get skeletons.
Necessity is the mother of invention, so 'tis said, and you may find your needs addressed by warlocks wise, who plough through ancient texts within your dungeon's library. Listen out for what they find.
Thanks, game? I know about warlocks. Been a bit of a staple of our force for a while now. Maybe it's talking about the spell which we could discover here. You making a home? Why were you researching first if you still hadn't made a house? Made a bed. Or a chair, as it is. We need torches in here. It's too dark to see. There we go. Oh! Oh. Of course.
A new spell has been researched.
Oh!
Tremor. This spell spreads sabotage, disruption, scatters enemies and friends alike, while shaking dungeon walls and roofs to make them weak. A powerful cast indeed. Speed is vital, for you must raise a fighting force before the heroes notice you.
Oh, but they might have noticed me. Go drag all those heroes to the prison. And I suppose I'll build a torture chamber. Stop breaking into my base. You're ruining all of my walls! I mean, they're all in these little side areas, so... Still! Ah! No, they actually mined through that, because I didn't actually tell my imps to mine into that area.
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
Well, let's build a torture chamber somewhere. I think it's possible for the heroes to or for enemies to rescue people in the torture chamber if they come across them. I need a casino. Anyway, I'll make a save here. Part 4. And there we go. Yep.
Game saved.
No, wait, hang on. This is part... Yeah, this is part 4 in. Okay. It's getting confused. And I'll actually, rather than finishing straight off, I want to check something on the wiki. Dungeon Keeper 2 minions because, or creatures. I would like to refresh my mind on how the creatures interact and what ones like which others and so on. Okay, so... Okay, we can have a look here. Bile demons. Yeah, another thing is, bile demons don't dislike skeletons. Oh, they actually... Wait. It says they do dislike skeletons. Is that a thing in Dungeon Keeper 2? I don't think I've ever noticed them disliking each other. What else do we have? Dark Elf. Do they dislike anyone? They dislike elven archers. And dwarves. Okay. Dark mistresses. Or the mistress. They hate fairies. Which I don't know if we've got those in this level. Fireflies don't hate anything. Goblins I don't think hate anything. Although they hate dwarves. The rogue. The enemy counterpart is the thief, but apparently they don't dislike them. Salamanders hate fairies, apparently. Skeletons. It says they hate bile demons, but then it says Dungeon Keeper 1. So I assume bile demons and skeletons hating each other is only a thing in Dungeon Keeper 1, because I don't think I've ever come across that in the second one. But my memory's not very good, so. Trolls hate giants, apparently. And warlocks, do they hate wizards? It says that they hate wizards. Yeah, okay. But I've had warlocks and wizards. Sure, okay. Can we see the goodly characters? Wizards. They dislike warlocks. Dwarves. Likes digging rock. Okay. Elven archers. I suppose they just like... Yeah, they hate dark elves. It doesn't say the dwarves dislike anything. Giants dislike trolls in Dungeon Keeper 2, apparently. Guards dislike mistresses? Okay. Knights hate goblins and trolls. And another creature we haven't seen yet. And thieves hate nothing, apparently. And okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it was. But it's still kind of difficult to get them to go along with your guides because it's sort of... It's more evenly spread, I think. I think in Dungeon Keeper 1 they didn't actually hate each other as much. Or the specific dislikes were... No, it was only like a few units. Anyway, we'll end the game here. Yep. And we'll continue with that level next time. Get a brief look of it.
Asmodeus has finally defeated Lord Ronan.
Yes. We've got a big siege to break through in that level. Oh boy. A lot of enemies. I was looking it up in particular because from all the enemies I was seeing, it's a potential to capture a lot of them and possibly convert them. Because if I can, you know, convert them to my side, I'll be getting them on the level which they are. So, yes, but that will do it for Dungeon Keeper 2 for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time. I'll stop the recording here.